Hi there, my name is Eli, and welcome back to my channel, Jack Elijah. And today we are doing our third installment in our Skulltimate Secrets Neon Frights reviews, unboxing, and reroots. And today we are going to be doing Miss Toralei Stripe. I love Toralei even before Monster High 2, the live action film, which I feel like Toralei got featured in like very predominantly, which is awesome. But I love Toralei. I think G3 Toralei has been kind of strange. I don't really know if they know what to do with her. And I feel like this doll is a step in the right direction, you know, if we disregard the poly hair. But yeah, she's the next one I have. I got her from Target. During Target Circle Week, when they had the deals that was like spend $100, save $25. So I did get her on, you know, some form of sale because these dolls retail for like $30, which for poly hair, I don't like to pay full price. So when I can get them on a sale, I much prefer it. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into Toralei, see her clothes and accessories, what she has to offer, and we are going to be rerooting her. I have 3 hair colors. We have this like red shade called Mad Love from the Doll Planet, and then some black from the Doll Planet called Blackout. This is from my Draculaura reroot, so I have a little bit left over. And then some purple. This is a blend. I don't remember exactly what 2 purples, but in my very first video I ever uploaded, my Claudine reroot, I talked about it in there. So it's like a purple blend with 2 kind of dark purples. So yeah, I'm gonna add purple into her hair because her hair is just like, it's like a pinky red from what I've seen in pictures, like a raspberry is what I would call it. This color is not exactly pinky, it's more red orange, but I think it'll be fine. So yeah, let's crack open into this doll, see what she has to offer, and get this video started, shall we? Okay, I do like to show off the doll, you know, as it comes in the box just before I open it. So here is the gorgeous Darko Dark artwork of Toralei, and I am gonna cut it and keep it like I always do. We have some holographic foiling right there, which is really pretty. And then, yeah, on the back, we see the 4 other monsters that come in this series. We have Twyla, Draculaura, Frankenstein, and Ghoulia Yelps. And yeah, I haven't yet to pick up Twyla or Draculaura, but like I really do want them because yeah, I want to finish the series. Like now that I'm almost halfway through, I'm like itching to just get them. So I'm hoping they'll go on sale soon or something. Yeah, I've checked Macy's because I know Macy's has them on sale, but I can't find them. So, oh well. But yeah, I just like snip the tape right here and then pull these 2 flaps out. And then this little plastic coffin slides right out. Toralei has like scratch marks, paw prints there, and like a red orange color. And there she is, head squished with some plastic. I guess, what is that there for? I don't know. They always are up to something at Mattel. And here is her locker door. Love the color scheme she has, like the purples, reds, oranges. It's really pretty. These are particularly cute. The succulent and cat is like a cactus cat. I can't say that. It's probably a pun, but it's a tongue twister. Reunion tour. That's cool. I'm so excited for the His Fits 3-pack. I can't wait to get my filthy little paws on Melody and Persephone. There's sweet things right there. Cute. Biscuits because she's British. I love that she's British. It's so stupid and random. Like, I love it. Like, she's got tea. I don't know. I'm a fan. And then there she is. There's also like a cardboard with more graphics inside. We get our first key, little instruction manual, and the doll, which I will now cut out, and we can begin this unboxing process. Okay, Toralei is unboxed, raring, and ready to go. But first, let me just show the little guide she comes with, her little illustration. She looks great there, wow. The hair, let me tell you, from what I've seen, I'm not a fan. It's probably, yeah, my least favorite of Neon Frights hair. Granted, they're all poly, but like there can still be, you know, varying levels and degrees of poly hair, you know, and it's a mess. Let's just say that. We'll start off actually by showing off what she's wearing before we unbox anything. I love her makeup. That her face is carrying her. Like that is her strongest point for sure. I love the flame makeup with the purple under eye and her very, very arched brows. And then her lip is more raspberry. The hair, I don't know how to describe this color. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like Carmen Majors a little bit from Rainbow High. It's kind of like a neon red pink. So I guess it is neon, but like look at the parting here. Do you see that? How terribly that's parted and rooted? It just looks like total butt. It looks terrible. Feels terrible. Has no life, no shake, nothing. Just stiff and dry and unpleasant. And then she has this, what colors is that? Like red to pink, sort of like ombre, leopard print with a slash mark. I still don't like this fabric. Every doll has had this fabric and I still don't like it. But I do at least think this top is a little bit more interesting, you know, like asymmetrical with like a spaghetti strap going around the corner there. It's at least, you know, more interesting than just like a plain t-shirt. So I appreciate that, I guess. And then she has a gold harness with a little cat head motif. There's one there and one there. Looks like a feather. Is that a paw print? Maybe. And then her back design is, let's see. Yeah, it is a paw print. So it's a very funny looking paw print. Like something about it is just off. Maybe like not the little toes, but like the main paw looks a little off, maybe, I guess. Yeah. And then just a very simple, basic patent leather, like, you know, faux leather pleather skirt with a fabric zipper. It's fine. It's okay. And it does have a spot for her tail, so that's cool. And then these boots, which, okay, one came with plastic, one did not. I don't know what happened there. Let's take it off. How do you take this off? Okay, well, we're just gonna slide off the boot and then take it off. Maybe that was to keep the stripe. Oh, that would make sense. Okay, so she only has the stripe on one leg. So my guess is it was only on this side to not chip or scrape this, like, you know, in transit. But now that we have this boot off, these boots, unlike Frankie and Ghoulia's boots, are not form fitted. Like, you see how big that slit is in the back? It's the only one of, you know, the series so far that I've opened that feels different. Like the plastic itself feels different. Like you can kind of see, like, see how it's not tight around her leg? It's got so much space. Like ideally it should sort of fit like that, right? Where it's sort of like more tight around the back, but it's not. The plastic is a lot more loose. I don't know if that's a fixable thing or why her boots are like this where like Ghoulia and Frankie's weren't, but that already is like kind of frustrating me. Like I want it to sort of look a certain way. So I don't know about that. But the mold is nice. Lots of studs, more studs across right here. Like this with paint detail, I know is going to be gorgeous. It's probably the most simple of the designs I've seen so far, but it's still nice, you know? Just relatively simple compared to what we've seen from the series thus far. But yeah, that's what she comes wearing. I like her face. I'm very unimpressed by her hair. And, you know, the boots are a little bit, something about them is just off for me. But all that being said, now let's get into the compartments. So we're going to do the key gimmick. You know how this works, but I've already done it twice, so I feel like I should just do it all the way through, right? Okay, so we're going to plop it in. I don't have a comb nearby. Sorry. There it is. Okay. This one is given Tang a little bit, right? If you know Tang. Does anyone still know Tang? Do they still make that? Probably not. But hey, I like the orange. Very spooky for Halloween, so it's on brand for Monster High. Last time I keep getting like paint on my hands, so I do just want to give it a good stir. Okay, that's good enough for me. And let's grab it. See, the first key, this black one, always keeps the paint on it. Oh, I'm splattering water everywhere. Great. You see that right there? Oh, and it's dripping. Okay, our first key. Not still paint on it, but oh well. Let's get into our first compartment. So yeah, I'm a little over these physical plastic lockers, but I'm sure kids love this stuff. So I get it. These are, you know, part of the market is for kids. It's not just us adult collectors. First bag. Okay. There we go. It is this orange? Yeah, orange? Like, I don't know. With a heart there. Toralei's heart is very cute. I'll give her that. There is a little tear tab, but you could literally just tear it anywhere. But we'll tear it there. And we have... Okay. The jacket is stuck to the key. That's cool. Well, how did this happen? I just don't want to rip these little pieces. Cool. Okay. Another key. Cool. Then we have her hoodie, which does not have any pleather detail. Okay. That's weird because Toralei is the only one who doesn't have vinyl ears because she's a cat. She has ears, right? So if she's not getting the vinyl material for the ears, at least give her the pleather material around the collar that like Ghoulia got. And I think Twyla and Draculaura get it. Like Frankie didn't get it, which is like, okay, that's also annoying. But at least Frankie got the vinyl ears. So Toralei's feels maybe the least loved. And I don't love these little pieces. I don't know. They're fine. And then the mesh also looks, is it just a little rough edge? Yeah. Okay, not my favorite, but I'm sure it'll look good on the doll. And then we have another like leathery, pleathery skirt with, I'm not sure if that is meant to be like claw marks or like animal print tiger stripes. Either way, they are in a purple, reddy pink color and then like a yellow orange with a little triangle slit there for, you know, some point of interest, I guess. And then it is just a complete Velcro down the back. The one thing about this piece that right off the bat is strange is there is no tail hole like that skirt. So I don't know what happened there. Something happened. And then her little tube top, which I love. I love a tube top moment. And it has a little saber-toothed tiger, which is not the same color that Sweet Fane's is. So I don't know who that is, but it's cute. And then it just says claws in a very light purple with a Velcro on the back. I do like this piece. I do. I think it'll be cute on her. And then, where did I put the key? It's here somewhere. The tape keeps getting stuck. Okay, on to the next one. Okay. And it's going to be like the rest of the series. I know, it's going to be this red one. But we'll still just do the little gimmick because we're here, right? They do go pretty fast. Okay. And one more little shake in there. Okay, cool. And our next compartment, I forget what comes in this one. I should remember since I've done 2 of these now. What is it? I'm trying to think. Oh, accessories maybe? I think I like her accessories from what I remember. Okay, another bag. Let's just get straight into it. Ooh, yes, okay. We have her purse. So another feature of Neon Frights is that they come with 3 glow accessories. One being the boots, a second being the purse, and the third is like a choker, like a necklace. So this is one of those glow accessories. It's really, really cute. There's 3 zippers on the back, some studs around it, and then a little cat face right there. And then it's like a ball of yarn with one piece of yarn kind of floating off right there. And then it does open up, and it's very tiny. I don't know what you could fit in there, but it's cute. Does the choker come in this bag is the question. Another not another necklace, another key. The choker does. Okay, let's grab that piece next. Okay, so this is the third glow accessory. This choker has a little like fishbone design there. And then maybe that's meant to evoke like yarn, since she's a cat. I see what you're going for, Toralei. I see the vision. And then, oh, we dropped an earring. Okay, then the last thing in this bag is her earrings, which we have right here. I'm curious where she's getting like these gears from. You know, that's very like Rebecca Steam. So there's like gears on one, and then on another there is like a silhouette of a cat. You can see, kind of hard to see, but the head is right there with the two ears, then its body, and then the tail is drooping down with another gear. It is very abstract, I'll say that, but yeah, we'll see how they look on. I'm not so sure about those. And then on to our next compartment. This will be our last key that we dunk in the water. And it's probably going to be purple. This is the ASMR portion of the video where I clink the glass incessantly. Oh, yeah. Look at all that paint still. Oh, that one's really still on there. I'm going to have to get to it after this video and clean it up. They just get, sometimes the paint gets like trapped in those crevices. I'm like wiping it down. Ew. Okay. Yeah, that one's a little rough, but it's fine. For the video, for the purposes of the video, you know, it's fine. And you can open these compartments up with any key. It really doesn't matter. You don't even need a key. Half the time I'm opening them up, I'm just like twisting them with my hands. But yeah. Ooh, this one has a lot in it. It feels like it does. Okay. We have our keyring. Yay. In orange. It does not glow, by the way. Then we have Toralei's second pair of shoes, which I do like these. They are, which one is left to right? Okay, we got it right. Ooh, the back, not the back, the bottom has paw prints and some more yarn. That's very cute. And then they are asymmetrical with one side being pink, one side being red. I love that these studs are gold. They have paint detail. And then a little feather hanging down right there. Is it on both sides? Yes. I think these are really cute. These are nice considering, you know, they haven't done like that many Toralei dolls. This is only our third one. I'm glad they're giving her some fun shoes. I do like those. And then, is that it? I think it's literally just that. I think it's just the shoes, the keyring, and our last key. So that bag's a little uneventful, I'll say. And then our very last compartment is this one right here, the very bottom. There's no little color, not color changing, like water gimmick. It's just the key comes already uncovered. Okay. And this should be all of the accessories. Cool. We have a tiny little keyboard in a transparent purple plastic. I love this. It's so cool. You can see that was featured right there in her locker door. So that's fun. I don't know if she's like meant to carry it or what. You know, no one really like walks around playing the keyboard, but it's still a cool accessory. Oh, and her little skullettes on the back. That's a nice little detail. And even like, are those like screws? Right? Yeah. That's cute. Okay, that's a nice little sculpting detail. That's nice. And then we get a little journal. I love it. Such a throwback to G1. The printing's not great, but like it's fine. It's still really cute. And then we get a teaser inside at Toralei's Hisfits look, which has leaked. I'm excited for it. She looks so cute there. I can't wait to get this 3-pack and get my hands on it. I'm very excited. But yeah, this is a nice, cool accessory. I like that. She's the only one that gets that type of accessory in the series. And then she gets a cup of tea. So cute. Oh, I love it. And there's a skull on top. It looks like she had some cream to her tea. I really love this accessory. I love that she at least gets like really unique accessories. And last but not least is this tiny little microphone with a cute little skeleton hand holding it up. And a skullette base. Which I think all of her accessories, maybe except the journal, are featured on her locker door, which is a really nice touch. And yeah, I really like that. I feel like she has some cool consistency from like what's teased here to what you actually get. So kudos to you, Toralei. That's a nice touch despite the hair, which we'll get to. But yeah, now I am going to bring in an extra Toralei to dress up in a second outfit and see what we can work with as far as styling two cohesive looks. Okay, I am back, and I felt like I was struggling a bit with this one in terms of trying to construct two cohesive outfits. I don't know. Something about Toralei's pieces in Neon Frights I'm just struggling with. And I kind of like broke some of the design principles that I had sort of been following with Ghoulia and Frankie. So, let's get into it. So for the Toralei with the poly long bob, Miss Neon Frights, I gave her the second skirt and the second shirt, but kept the nice glow boots. And then I gave her the glow choker. And then I swapped their earrings. So she has on Ghoul Spirits earrings currently, which you can't see all the way because of how puffy the poly hair is. But I felt like the tube top with like nothing else was looking a little barren. So I gave her her Core Dolls jacket, which like I'm not sold on all the way currently. I don't know. I just don't feel right cutting the sleeves off and making arm warmers out of it. Like I just feel like that's gonna look weird. So for now, I just decided let's just throw it on there, see what it looks like. I don't hate it. It looks fine. I do like the red, purple, and orange. It's cute. And then she's holding her little tea. But I don't know. I don't know about this little tube top. It's a little awkward. I do want to rubber band this choker so it doesn't like fling around. But yeah, I feel like she needed something else, and I didn't have any other pieces to give her at the moment other than, you know, this jacket. So for now, that's what we're going to be working with. I do like at least how the claw marks sort of tie in. Oh, and then I gave her this silver piece from her core doll as well. But, you know, this is silver, and then these earrings are gold. So we're going to have to change one of them. Like either this will have to become silver, or this will have to be painted gold, which I'm not going to do in this video, but just speaking for the future me. And then this is an extra Ghoul Spirit Toralei I had given bangs to. It's actually the first Monster High doll that I ever gave bangs to. So she is our recipient of the second outfit, but she's kind of hogging up a lot of the pieces. Yeah, I don't know. She's got the harness, the hoodie. Basically, like, this is how the doll came. The default clothes, the skirt, the top, and the harness. And then I added the hoodie, gave her these ugly earrings. I hate these earrings. They look so bad. Because also on the artwork, like, the earring on the left is, like, hanging from up here, you know? You can see that? And it is hanging, only the bottom left is pierced. Like, this has two piercings, and this only has one piercing, but it's, like, towards the bottom of the ear, and then it just kind of hangs there. So I'm like, do I just give her a piercing on the top of her ear? Because the earring is not hanging as intended, and it's kind of bugging me. So I don't know if I plan on fixing that. But I give her these tights that came with the budget Draculaura because I felt like it needed something, and I do like that. I think that looks really cute. And then the black there ties in onto the black sleeves. I pulled some of her hair through the hoodie because I felt like it looked weird with no hair. But like, it's really fluffy currently, and I don't know if I'm going to keep this doll wearing the hoodie. Like, that's another thing. I don't know if I want her to keep the hoodie or if I want her to have the hoodie. But as her hair stands, it was just really hard to get to work with the hoodie. So I think after I reroot her, I might go back to the drawing board and like move some pieces around and do some swapping and more tinkering. This is just what I was able to conjure up very quickly tonight. I'm not sold on it so far, truthfully, so things might change, they may not change, I don't know yet. But now we're going to move on to Toralei's REROOT because I cannot stand this poly hair. I do want to keep a bob length, kind of like I did with Frankie, except with Frankie I didn't cut their hair, so their hair is kind of like this length right here, like. So I think after I reroot them, I'm gonna chop their hair and get them back to a nice sleek bob. But yeah, this is what I'm working with for now. It's okay, you know, could be better. But yeah, let's get going on that reroot. Okay, so here I am beginning off this reroot. I start off by cutting all of Toralei's polypropylene hair off. And then from there, I take a flathead screwdriver so I can then scrape out the plugs. And then once they are scraped and just sitting inside her head, I take some tweezers so I can pull out all of the hair. I think Monster High G3 dolls get the hair like burned in their head, I think, yeah. And then that was a clip of me cutting the hair just to show you that I am taking the hair and cutting it in half an extra time because I want to be rerooting shorter pieces. Just because for this reroot, I am giving her a bob. And, you know, I'd rather cut off, like, say, shoulder length hair than, like, you know, knee length hair because that's just wasting hair. So the idea behind that is that I can save hair, right, and save money. And then here I am. I pick up the hair, wrap it around my finger, pick it up with my rerooting tool, which, by the way, the rerooting tool I just make, it's just an X-Acto knife, like blade handle. And then I take a sewing needle, use some tools to clip off the end of the sewing needle to then make the rerooting tool. And then from there, you pick the hair up, stick it in the doll's head. And in this particular instance, since we are doing the part line, takes a little bit more finesse and care to make sure that it looks right. So for the part line, I'm always rerooting with a little bit more of like denser hair than I reroot elsewhere because I want the hair to be nice and thick and dense because you don't want any scalp showing underneath. And sometimes it happens where you still have some scalp showing. You can fix that later. But, you know, you really want to put the most attention and care into the part line. At least I think you do. I would say the part line and then like the hairline are the most visible sections of a reroot. So that's where you always want to make sure that you're putting the most, you know, effort and due diligence to make sure that it's coming out right. And in this case, for this part line, I am doing a sort of inverted color pattern where I am kind of doing red and purple and then black and red and then alternating between those colors, which you'll see in the end product. But I always take it upon myself to kind of reroot a fun pattern since I figure, you know, I am doing a reroot. I'm going to try to do something fun and creative and give it my own flair and spin and twist. You know, it's not going to be a perfect one-to-one creation from the doll whose hair I just cut off. If I'm going to be putting all this effort into doing a reroot, you know, let's give it my own little spin. Why not, right? Which you do what you want to do. If you want to do a reroot, however, whatever pattern of hair and whichever placement you want to do it, that's your business. But this is how I like to do it. I like to have fun and put my own personal spin on it. So that's what I'm doing here. And yeah, for a part line, you are basically putting two pieces of hair, at least how I do it, is I put two pieces of hair in the same hole and then move it to both sides, and voila. And here is the doll now that the hair is all finished and all rerooted. I like to show this because this is what the doll looks like before she gets a boil wash, and the hair is very puffy. And I think it looks funny, so I like to show it. And then here I am. The hair has now been boil washed and it is dry, and I am beginning to cut the bob. So yeah, I've never done this before, and I'm just going in with my scissors and doing a chop. Also, these clips are sped up to twice the speed because, you know, I spent a long time cutting this hair and trying to finesse it and get it right. So just for your information, it is sped up. But I am just very, I don't know if confident's the right word, bold maybe, but I just go for it and start chopping off the hair and shaping it and getting it right to how I like it, which, you know, I've never done this before, but I think I did pretty good. I'm really happy with the end result. I'm going for like an asymmetrical bob, kind of like,
I don't know. I don't know why I was feeling it. My partner was like, I think she should have, you know, an asymmetrical bob. And I was like, I think you're right. So that's what I opted for. And like most times I'm cutting hair, whether it's a haircut or bangs or whatever, you know, I kind of do a rough chop to get the shape that I'm looking for. And then after I kind of roughly map out what I'm looking for, I'll do small, precise snips to sort of finesse what I'm looking for, I guess, right? And I think in the end, this bob is still a tad long for my liking. I could probably go back in and make it shorter because I was looking at some G1 Toraleis, like the core Toralei, that have the really, really short bobs that sort of like curl inward. I really like that. I wasn't sure if I wanted to kind of evoke that, but I think I'm happy with the end results. I do. It looks good still. It's bobbin. The bob is bobbin, and I'm happy with it. So even if you don't plan on doing a reroot, if you just have a Toralei, maybe give her a bob or any doll bob. I think I want to give a Frankie a bob next because I was in my bang era, and I think I'm about to enter my bob era because this is a lot of fun. And yeah, it's just, and it has no product in it too. The end results, there's no product. The hair just lays like this, and it is, let me tell you, it is so fun to shake around. Like, this is definitely a doll that I'm gonna gravitate towards too, as regards to like holding it and playing with her and like throwing her around. Ugh, I love it. So yeah. And then here you can also see, you know, the hair and the color pattern that I opted to reroot her. So I love her. Thanks for watching me snip off all her hair. It is a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. It is scary because especially on a reroot, I just gave her new hair, and here I am like, bye, just gonna chop you off. But I went for it because I feel like Toralei needs a bob, and the bob she came with in this release wasn't giving, especially since it was poly. So now we have a beautiful asymmetrical Saran bob moment.
Okay, I am all finished. I'm so happy to be done with Toralei, and I'm so excited with how she turned out. As you can see, I did tweak some of the styling. Like, I cut off Abby Abominable's core doll sleeves and opted to use those instead of Toralei's core jacket. And I just put a little bit of glue on like the stitch line so it didn't like unravel, and I love the way it looks. Like, I'm loving the purple and orange together. And as you saw earlier, we gave Toralei an asymmetrical bob moment. It's so stupid. And like when it kind of just like lays flat, it covers up her eye. And it's a little long still. I think I could go shorter, to be quite frank. But you know, it's my first time cutting a bob, so I'm pretty happy with it. You know, it's really fun to just like play and shake around, and I love the colors on it. Like, see, it's a little uneven in some parts just depending on how the hair falls, but honestly, I love it. You can see the pattern I did goes all the way around the entire doll of the stripes, because after all, she is Toralei Stripe. And then the stripes are sort of inversed for the part line, as you can see right there. And I was a little nervous about this red color, but it kind of came through in the end. It really like looks so good with her eye makeup. And one thing I don't like about this current restyle is how this is silver and these earrings are gold. But when I repaint and I tackle that, I'll figure out if I want her to be a silver or a gold girl. But I love the bob. The bob is bobbing. You know, we needed a little like fuck ass bob moment. So Toralei is delivering that for us. And I'll be honest, I was nervous because, you know, I just rerooted her and here I am cutting off all her hair. But I think it works in her favor. And then for this Toralei, I didn't change much. I just added these twists to the front so she had some hair in the front because, you know, it just all is coming out of this hole in the back. But I like the twists because she uses a lot of like yarn motif in her design. So I felt like the twists sort of call back to that design motif. And overall, I do like Skulltimate Secrets Toralei. I think she's okay. The boots aren't my favorite of, you know, the glow-in-the-dark boots that we've got from the series so far. But I just like Toralei as a character, and I'm really excited for the His Fits 3-pack. And this has really just hyped me up. I don't know, the orange and purple, maybe because it's Halloween soon, the orange and purple like really, really do it for me. And I just am obsessed with this reroot. It's so fun. Give your Toralei a bob. Even if you're not rerooting it, just give, you know, an extra Toralei you have lying around, like Ghoul Spirit or whoever. give her a bob. Doesn't have to be asymmetrical, but it can just be a bob. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for hanging around and watching with me. My name is Eli, and this is my channel, Draculasia, and I'll see you next time. Bye!